Okay, let's talk about preparing for an interview. I could write a book in itself just on this subject alone. I've heard some horror stories, absolute shockers. I've heard it where the hiring manager just doesn't turn up for the interview and the candidate's just left there. They're going crazy. I've heard it where there's young children running around the place, animals running around the place, and even where brand new trainees who've been working at a company for 2 weeks have been given the responsibility to go and interview a brand new candidate. And they're just the PG ones. Maybe later date over a latte I can tell you about all the ones that I can't be sharing on screen. So some absolute shambles that I've been hearing. Now, to do anything effectively, it all starts with good preparation. So that's what we're going to get you guys ready for now. We've got a few points to go through about how to effectively prepare for an interview. Okay, the first point is time. Time is truly of the essence in the job market after 2020. It is a lion's pit out there and the competition is super high. Candidates will not just be applying for your company, they'll have another 4 or 5 companies who they're interviewing with as well at the same time. So you've got to keep things moving. So as soon as you know that there's a candidate that you want to interview, within the next 36 hours, you need to be interviewing that person. I cannot stress that highly enough. So as soon as you know you want to interview them, are you going to do that face-to-face? If so, where are you going to do that and who's going to be involved? And then if you want to do it online or you want to do like a Zoom or a Microsoft Teams setup, make sure you've got the account set up and you've got that ready to go because we need to get it out to the candidate as quick as possible. Point number 2, you want the candidate coming into the interview as relaxed as possible. Gone are the days where an interview needs to be like an interrogation, where you're asking about what happened to them in 1973 and why there's a break in their family tree. You don't need to go through that. That is old, that is in the past. You want them as relaxed as possible. And the reason being, the more relaxed somebody is, the more open they'll be. And the more open somebody is, you can really find out what they're all about and whether they're going to be a good fit in your team now and then going forward as well at the same time. So you want to remove as many obstacles for the candidate as possible by getting information out to them as soon as possible. So if it's going to be a face-to-face interview, let them know where it's going to be, when it's going to be, and any obstacles they may face like transport or like parking, make sure you include this so they're turning up to the interview ready to go. And it's the same if you're doing an online interview. Make sure that they've got the login details of the Zoom, of the Microsoft Teams, of the Meetups account. Make sure they've got their own account downloaded beforehand as well. We can obviously help you out with this one. But you want to make sure that they're sat down there in front of their laptop 5 minutes before so they're super relaxed by the time they jump on the interview. Point number 3, keeping up with the theme of urgency and preparation. Even before you've conducted the first stage interview, you want to be clear in your mind what the next stage of interview will be. Every single interview will ask you, okay, what is the next stage of interview? And if you're sat there stuck in your phone going, oh yeah, we've not decided that, we'll get back in contact, straight away you've just lost all urgency. So you want to know that straight away. So what is the next stage? Is there going to be an assessment? Is there going to be a next stage interview? Is there going to be a phone call? Have this decided beforehand and ensure you know who's going to be involved in that stage. So when the candidate does ask you what the next stage is during the interview, you can say, okay, well this is the next stage of interview, we'll be back in contact in the next 2 or 3 hours and let you know if you're moving forward. Straight away the candidate knows, okay, these guys are on point, these guys have got a bit of urgency and I know what's going to happen going forward. And finally, have all your questions and the flow of the interview prepared way ahead of the game. Don't just be sat there 5 minutes before trying to scribble down a couple of questions that you just Googled. That is not cool, that is not a good interview. So you want to make sure you've got this prepared ahead. In the next video, we're going to go through the flow and go through the questions. But once you've got the flow and the questions intact and you know what they're going to be, gather everybody together who's going to be involved in that interview, whether you want to get them together online or whether you want to get them together face-to-face. And then you want to role play. Decide who is that going to ask which question, at which point they're going to ask that one. So it's a smooth process, it's a smooth conversation. And then you want to role play it. Role play different situations. Because maybe yourself at the moment, maybe you're just getting started with interviewing. So you want to make sure that you practice as much as you possibly can. Like you wouldn't just go into a random conversation with a client not thinking about what you're going to say. So grab a member of your team and let's role play if you're doing it for the first time. Or maybe you are an experienced recruiter and you might have somebody else next to you who's not as experienced and they're learning the ropes, they're learning the recruitment side of your business. Well, role play it. Throw a few objections in there and see how you answer the questions and see how they cope with the objections that they hear. So it's super important, role playing. Now, out of so many hiring managers I speak with, this, out of all of them, a lot of people don't do it. They feel it's weird, they feel it's awkward. but they don't really get the best talent coming into the team. So taking this time, this can take 10 to 15 minutes, it's going to 10x your effectiveness as an interviewer.